Hello everyone, my name is Kyle Baltimore. It's my monologue. I was an aspiring football player, had my high school sweetheart by my side. Life couldn't have been better. However, football wasn't where my priorities stood. From being from a small town of Grand Haven, Michigan, I wanted to do more than just become a football player. I knew right away what I was going to do, but I was scared of who I was going to leave behind. My beautiful wife, my two lovely children who I'd do anything for. This was probably the hardest decision I ever made. Oh, but I knew I wanted to serve and protect the ones I love. And so, I gave my last goodbyes and set off on a journey that would forever change who I was. I began my training and qualified as a Navy SEAL with the motivation to protect the ones I left behind. But I was very, very much unaware of what was coming. I began my deployment in Afghanistan with men who to this day I know as my brothers. We were great, funny guys, but knew when to be serious and get the job done. We began by searching through the abandoned outskirts of the capital Kabul in Afghanistan. That is where I got my first real taste of war and tragedy. As we were searching through one of the homes, I got caught in an ambush. Bullets flying everywhere, and we had called immediate support. Me and 4 other Marines ended up getting bottlenecked into a small bedroom with one doorway and no windows. As I had my gun pointed at the doorway, I see a round black object fly into the room. I froze. However, one of my best friends, Chris Miller, didn't even hesitate and jumped on top of that grenade, saving all of our lives. That moment changed my life forever. For years and years, I fought and blamed myself for his death. I told myself every day that if I had been better, he would have still been alive. This haunted me for years, every night. I told myself every day that it wasn't my fault. But I just couldn't get over that fact. Every night I would relive my biggest fear over and over again. I couldn't deal with it. It was messing me up. I turned to drinking, and before I knew it, I was an alcoholic. My life was ruined, and my family just had to watch me crumble. They couldn't do anything about it. However, my wife kept trying, and she told me to write my stories down to stop my pain. Every night I would do that. I would write down my stories, and I felt free. I could pour every drop of my emotions into that writing, and that's what saved me from truly ending it all. This caused the nightmares to subside, and finally I became stable and turned my life around. My message to you is keep going and seek help, because there are some things you just can't do alone. This has been Kyle Baltimore, and thank you for listening to my story.